Welcome back. We're here for our 4th episode. Today we're going to be doing a thing called descending sets. So if you've worked with me before, you know that this is one of my favorite things. So literally it's all downhill. So we'll start with really high rep and we're going to work our way down to get the heart pumping, get you in shape. So stay tuned and let's start with a good warm-up. Pretty similar to what we did on our very first episode. It's something that I commonly do. The people that I work with on a regular basis probably get sick of this, but I know sometimes when I'm a couple minutes late and I come in, I see them doing it. So at least the muscle memory is there. So we're gonna do the multi-directional movement, the lunge pattern, okay? Well, this time we're just gonna do all 6 points in a row. Nice and fluid, you don't have to go very deep. Okay, we're gonna keep that going. Let's do a few more rounds here. Let's get your body warmed up, your internal core temperature elevated, the joints lubricated, the muscles lengthened. Weight in my heels, weight in my heels, heels. This in itself is a good workout on its own. Try to see if you could do this for 10 minutes one day. Nice and fluid, don't strain. Don't try to go so far to where you feel any pain or twinges. This is all for warming up. Okay. Let's do one more round. Okay, so 10 big arm circles forward. 9, 10, let's go 10 back. Okay, hug yourself. We're gonna alternate it each time though, like this, okay? Last one. And then finally, let's do a little trunk rotation. Okay, you're gonna reach. Try not to just swing your arms and shoulders. Okay, that defeats the purpose of what we're trying to do. We're trying to warm up the spine, warm up the trunk of the body. Turn your head with your hands unless you get dizzy. I can still turn my trunk quite a bit with my head facing forward, but if you feel comfortable, let your head turn with your hands. Nice job. Let's get started with today's workout. Today we're doing one of my favorite workouts, at least it's mine. Maybe the people I work with it's not so much, but we're doing descending sets. So we're starting with higher rep with several exercises, and we're gonna work our way down in reps. So we're gonna do squat, which we're all familiar with. We're gonna do push-ups, which you're all familiar with. We'll do curl and press, which we did on our first episode. And then we're gonna do reverse lunges. So our squat, and this time I'll let you choose. You can use your assisted squat. You could use the chair where you're squatting and completely sitting and coming back up, or just touching the chair and coming back up, or you can also use your freestanding squats, okay? So the first set of reps is gonna be 20. So you could also do a combination. You could hold the stage and do 10, and then do another 10 freestanding. Second is our push-ups, okay? Remember, with our push-ups, you don't have to keep the heels down. If you can and you're flexible and you can come all the way down with your stretch through your calf, that's fine. Don't elevate the shoulder. That's the most important. Just keep the shoulders down. Okay? Then we're going to do curl and press overhead. If you have trouble taking weight overhead, by all means, don't strain your shoulders or injure yourself. You can just stay with the curls. Perfectly okay. If your range feels comfortable here, that's fine too. What we want to avoid is when you're pressing anything overhead, you don't want to lock out your knees and tilt your pelvis and extend in your back to try and get it up overhead. Okay, so there's no point in that. So you want to maintain neutral hip and knees. So I can press from here, okay? So to go from here to here, if I have to do this, that's what we want to avoid. So you should be able to bring your hands over your head and maintaining neutral hip and knee. That's our goal. And then finally is our reverse lunge. Remember, just like our squat, heels down, and you want to be able to see the tip of your toe. Okay? Just like that. We're going to do it alternating. So with the lunges, it'll be 20 reps accumulative. So basically we're doing 10 each side. So we're going to do 20 squats, 20 push-ups. Now, everyone's going to go at their own pace. So this is not timed like some of our others. So if you get to 8 and you have to pause and take a second, and then go back until you get 20. So you can't move on to the next exercise until you've completed 20. Then we're going to do 20 curl and press. So go at your own pace. If you have to pause, if you want to break it up and do 2 at a time, and then 2 at a time. However you want to do it. I want you to feel safe, and I want you to get a good workout. And then with our reverse lunge, it's 10 each side. So if you want, I'll give you the option. You can do all 10 and then switch, or you can alternate each time. Okay, so we're going to do 20 reps of all 4 exercises, and then we're going to do 15, and then we're going to do 10, and then we're going to do 5. We're going to keep working our way down. Okay, so let's get started. Go at your own pace. If I get ahead of you, or if you want to speed up and go ahead of me, maybe you're in better shape than I'm in, so get ready. So we're going to do 20 reps of squats. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So 20 reps. Remember, you can do them freestanding. You can count yourself. Do them on the stage. Deep as you feel comfortable going. Remember, it's a good squat as long as I can see my toes and my heels are really connected to the floor. You don't want those heels to peel up. So if this is my depth and my range, we'll continually improve the range. Okay. Now let's switch to our push-up. 20 reps. Don't elevate your shoulders. Okay, keep your shoulders depressed and looking straight ahead. I don't want my head here, and I certainly don't want it like this. Okay, that's the danger zone. 20 reps. If you have to pause, pause for a second. Go back to it. Shoulders down, not elevated. If I rotate my elbows in a little bit, I get a little bit more tricep recruitment. Get your 20 reps at your own pace. Stay safe. Work hard. Okay, 20 reps. Curl and press overhead. Remember, we don't want to crank on those backs. So, there's nothing saying you have to be all the way overhead. So you can stay with the curl if you need to, or press to a comfortable range where you can maintain neutral hip and knees. "20 reps. If you have to pause, pause, and then go right back to it after you've recovered. Okay. 20 reps of our reverse lunge. Okay, remember, it's a cumulative. So we can do 10 on one side, and then switch and do 10 on the other. Or you can alternate, okay? Now, sometimes I'll get the question of, should the back, keep moving, the back leg stay straight or bend the knee, okay? So if you want to get a little length on your hip flexor here, if I step back, keep that leg straight, I can get a little stretch there. If I really want to focus on the glute of my standing leg, then I want to bend the knee a little bit, okay? So if you can actually get 90 degrees and 90 degrees with your legs, challenge it, but don't fall. Don't slam your knee on the ground. So 10 each side or 20 total, however you want to see it. Alternate or stay with one side and switch. Okay? So let's go back to our squat. Do 15. Okay, we're working our way down. It's all downhill. Hold on, so we'll start now. Hold on to your stable surface, freestanding, keep moving while I talk. You can sit to your chair. As long as your weight is in your heels. Stay off the toes, okay? Push hips back. No matter how deep I go, just gotta keep my weight in my heels. Doing 15 this time. Working our way down. Seems less daunting when we get lower in reps. So 15. Good squats, as deep as you feel comfortable going. Let's move on to our push-ups. 15. Don't shrug. Squeeze something in between your shoulder blades, your scapula. If I rotate my elbows in a little bit, then I'm going to work more of the back of my arm. I recruit more of the back of my arm. If I'm a little wider, a little bit more of my chest and my shoulders. Head positioning is important. Don't do this. Don't do this. Try and keep your chin retracted here, okay? 15. Let's move on to our curl and press. Remember, you can just stay with the press or the curl if you need to. Try not to swing them, okay? We want a full extension of your arms and press, curl, press, curl, press. 15 reps. Neutral knees, real important. I don't want to see any knees locked out. Okay, none of this. No pelvic tilt. Neutral hips, neutral knees. Okay. For our reverse lunge, let's switch to an even number though. We're going to do 14, so we'll do 7 and 7. Okay? So 7 all on one side. Switch and do 7. Or you can alternate until you get to 14. Remember, weight in your heels. So You don't want to elevate here into your toe to try to get deeper, okay? Keep it simple. Keep the weight in your heels. Till you get to 14, okay? And then moving down to 10. All right, so we're doing 10 squats. Deep as you can, deep as you feel comfortable. Use your stable surface for leverage. Or you can do your freestanding squats. Okay, whatever you feel more comfortable with. 10 reps. Ten push-ups. If you're a little behind, that's okay. Depress your shoulders. Don't elevate, okay? Ten reps of our curl and press, or curl. That's what you're staying with. Neutral knee. Don't tilt the pelvis. Don't strain your low back. Go to the overhead position that feels the safest and most comfortable. Don't swing them. Okay. Full extension of my arm. And back up. Then our reverse lunge. We're going to go 5 and 5. So you can count at 1 to 10, or you can go 5 on each side with your lunge. Okay, 5 and then switch, or alternate it. Deep as you feel comfortable. Okay, now our last round, 5 squats. Just 5. Okay, freestanding or using your surface. Okay, 5 push-ups. And finally, don't swing. 5 of our curl or curl and press. And then lastly, our reverse lunges. So let's do 6 total. Deep as you feel comfortable going. Make sure you can see the tip of your non-traveling foot, okay? Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It's one of my favorites. We'll do some pyramiding too, where we go low rep to high rep and then back down. So we'll get creative, we'll mix it up and have a good time. So repeat that one again if you'd like. It's easy, it's fun, and it's pretty quick. So until next time, see you soon.